everybody, it's me again, Elaine, and I'm cooking. Remember that turducken that I did a couple of weeks ago for Thanksgiving? Well, I still have some turkey salad left. I put it up on top of the refrigerator up there where the air really blows. I kept it nice and fresh, so it's still good. I wanted to show you how you can make an appetizer for four with this salad. It's really very simple, and it looks so nice. You take your plum tomato, right? Plum tomato, okay? Cut it in half, hull it out, and make sure that is, you fill it like that. Get it in there like that, right? Put it over here. Well, you can do a little bit better than that if you want to make it. I'm just showing what you can do to make it nice and neat. And make sure you start with everything nice and clean. I don't have to say that every time, right? Make sure everything is nice and clean. Your hands are washed. Everything is nice. So now you put that there like that. These are jumbo shells I cooked. Get them to the point where they're not falling apart, but at the same time, you can fill it and it keeps its shape, right? That looks good. Put that in there just like that. This is for four. Like that, right? This is a grapefruit spoon. It has little tiny teeth on the bottom. You see that? You see those little tiny teeth on the bottom? You can take this and scoop this out like this. Right? Scoop it all out, scrape it out. That's what I did, scrape it out. Then you fill it. As much as you want to, not much, whatever. Depends on what you want to do. Fill it like that, right? Put that on the other side. 1, 2. Take the other shell and fill it. Just gives you an idea what you can do with leftovers. And this is really nice. It tastes good, it's delicious, and it's simple, and you're not spending a lot of money. And this way you can really still enjoy your leftovers. For 8 people, that's pretty good, right? So you make this like this. Look at that. Make a little presentation like that. There. Now I'm going to put the side over here. Take your salad. This is a spring mix salad. I like those. They're so colorful. Take this and put it around. Already that looks pretty. Already looks very nice. Looks very nice just with that alone. Looks nice. Put it around there. Nice presentation. Presentation means a lot. People they look at it, it looks nice, they're going to eat it. Oh, that looks so good. This is for 4 people. A little appetizer for 4 people. Okay? Now, olives. I love olives. Red, green and black olives. Great. Make sure your hands are clean, you guys. Okay? Don't do anything half-cocked. This is 9 olives each. You can go back and spread them in between so it looks like more uniform, Doesn't that look nice? Cheese. Little blocks of cheese. You can buy this already cut up. If you don't, get your favorite one and cut up yourself. Look at that. Doesn't that look nice? That is so appetizing. So nice. And last but not least, grape tomatoes. These are really sweet and they're good. They're really good. And now look at that. That is so nice. And you got a presentation. You have a presentation for appetizer for 4 people. Look at that. Isn't that pretty? And what I do is take some of my salad dressing and I put them in little cups and name this is blue cheese. This is green goddess. And you take this and put it around, put it on the side and people pick up. This way you won't be wasting a whole lot of salad dressing when you have them in these little pre-measured cups. People take out what they want. You can do this. That's my baby in the background, my great-grandson. He's so precious to me. Anyway, you do this. Doesn't that look great? And that's a nice appetizer for 4 right there. And it didn't take a whole lot of money. You had leftovers in there. They'll taste, each one will take one, and it's fine. So now I got a real special treat for you today. Today we're going to do my specialty, which is a pear apple pie. I'll be back in a minute, okay? We get started on that, so don't go away. I'm back, and I'm telling you, this is the best apple pie I ever made in my entire life. This started out about 20 years ago. I wanted an apple pie, and I decided to spur of the moment to make an apple pie, you know. I had some apples in the refrigerator. I didn't know really how many I had because I had 3 kids. So, you know, you try to get some things that maybe they just won't like. So I bought some granny apples, and I bought a lot of other fruit, and I'm gonna make this. I said they ate up the other fruit. I have the apples. I know they're not gonna eat that because it's kind of, you know, kind of tart. I got ready to make this pie, and I didn't have enough apples. I did not have enough apples. I said, oh man, I want to make this apple pie. I don't have enough apples. What am I gonna do? And there they were, pears, Bartlett pears, green pears in the refrigerator. That's just sweet, okay. I said, I think I can do this. So I made an apple pear pie, and it came out delicious. It really did. This is how you start off doing it. I don't make pie crust, because I've tried it. My husband used to make it delicious, just melt in your mouth. Mine was like rubber, so I buy mine, okay. I started with a 9-inch pie pan, crust pan, right? Now, I brown mine by 10 minutes in a 400-degree oven that you let it thaw out, you know. I take it out because I don't like a soggy bottom. I don't like my pie soggy on the bottom. So I leave it at 400 degrees for 10 minutes and I take it out. That's what you see here, right? Now, the next thing I did was the sugar. I took a 1.5 cups of just white granulated sugar and 1/4 cup of water, and I melted it down. And then I used this. This is something I found not too long ago, maybe about last year or so. This is the best stuff. I don't have to be pre-measuring, mixing this and that. It's already pre-mixed and pre-measured. Let me tell you what this stuff got in it. Wonderful. It's called apple pie spice seasoning. It has in it, it's got the cinnamon, the cloves, the nutmeg, mace, and vanilla powder, and vanilla extracts. Okay, no additives or preservatives, absolutely no MSG. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. It's called, this company is called Wayzata, Wayzata, Wayzata Bay Spice Company. And believe me, they got a lot of good stuff on there, and I'm going to be ordering a whole lot more stuff because I like their stuff. If you want to go through the measuring and buying a separate thing, you know, that's fine, but time is, you know, of the essence here, and people don't have a lot of time to be wasted trying to gotta find this, you can't find that, and then when you find it, there's too much of it, it just, please, it's all in here. Go online, email them, and get it. It's really good. I put a 1/2 teaspoon in the mixture. This is what it looks like. 1/2 teaspoon. 1/2 teaspoon in there. Look at that. It is so good. Oh, and the sugar and the water melted, and put that in there, and I let it just cook a little, and that is really delicious. Now, I took my apples, and I cored them, right? Cored my apples. This is the core there. And they came out kind of big, because this core is kind of large. So I split them, took my time to split them. There's 3 apples. 3 apples. I took my pears, I did the same thing, cored them, but they kind of small, so I didn't have to do that. I didn't have to split the pears, but there they are, right? Now, I'm going to take that back in the kitchen, pour it in the pot. I'm going to take my apples. I'm going to cook my apples first. You do not put them both in there together because it don't take that long for the pears to cook. I'm going to put these apples in there, let the juices get in there really good. When I can stick my fork in without the apple breaking, without it breaking, then it's ready. So take them out. I'll be back in a minute, so don't go away. Okay, now they've been in there for about 5 minutes, and they're nice, and they're still firm, they're still holding their shape. I got a slider spoon. I'm going to take them out and put them in here. I'll take them out and put them right in here. Look at that. Oh, it looks so, I wish you could smell this. This smells so good. Oh my goodness, it smells good. I'm going to take this out, and the pear's going to be in there in less time than that. Then after I do this with the pears, I'm going to come back and show you what the next step is. This is very easy, very, very, very easy to do. It really is. You know, a nice pie. Now, I'm going to take these pears, and put them in here. They'll be in there for about maybe 3 minutes tops. I'll be back in a few minutes. All right, now my pears are nice. I'm going to take them out. and mix them together. Really nice, really nice. Boy, this is one of the best ideas I ever had, and the Lord gave it to me. Yes, He did. A pear. Now you can. There's a pear apple that comes out seasonally, and you can get it, but it's not as sweet. You have to do more to it in order to get the same thing like this. You have to do more to it. Now, I'm gonna set this aside for a minute. Well, actually, I can just put this on in here because what I'm gonna do next is gonna be very simple. Now I've mixed the pears and the apples together like that. Spoon it into your pie pan. I don't go through all this arranging the apples and the pears and put them in there. It's an apple pie. We ain't trying to make no rocket science out of this. It's gonna be good. You're gonna like it. It really is very good. It is. It is. Remember, that's 3 apples and 2 pears. If you make a bigger one, you know, then you do equal amounts if you want to do that. You know, more pears than the apples, and you do that. But that look at that. That looks really good. That's gonna be really good. Oh my goodness. Do turn this over like this so you get to pear your pie. What's the name? Now, what I'm gonna do with this? I took 1 level tablespoon of cornstarch. See that right there? 1 level tablespoon like this. All right? And I mix it with 1.5 teaspoons of water. Okay? Now I'm gonna put this in here. I'm gonna thicken it up. Make sure that's cold water when you mix that like that. 1.5 teaspoons of cold water mixed with 1 level tablespoon of cornstarch. Now I'm gonna put this back on the stove and let it thicken up. Now, I've already put in here my butter. I put a half a stick of butter melted in here already, so I don't have to put butter on top of it again. All right, so I'll be back in a minute. You could taste this. If it wasn't so high, I'd be drinking it. I ain't kidding. You take this and you pour it over top of there like that. Right? Look at that, man. Ooh, oh my goodness! I just can't stand. Yes, I can stand it because I'm gonna eat this. This is gonna be so good, so good. Look at that! Wow. Tell me something else, okay? Now, what I'm gonna do? I take my egg wash. This is 1 egg separated, a little bit of water, beaten. That's all it is. Take this. I'm gonna brush it around the sides here because I want that to stick on top of my other crust. To stick on top of that. You put this in there like that. Egg wash. All right. You should get it all around there real good. Take your pie crust top. Lay it over top there like that. Take your fork. Mash. All around, mash. Take your knife. Cut it. Take your fork. That looks good. Well, I'm telling you, it's gonna be slamming. I can't wait to get my face in this. I'm gonna take a little bit of egg wash and do it on top there. Little nice glaze. Mix a nice glaze on top. And oh, my baby waking up. He was so good. He didn't want to go to sleep enough. Now I'm gonna put this in the oven and let it bake until it gets a nice golden brown. If the edges start getting too brown too fast, I took a 9-inch pie pan, cut the hole out, and I'll put it on top just like that so it won't brown so fast. See that? Just cut the bottom out of a 9-inch pie pan and put it on top if your edges start browning too fast. So now this is going in a 400 degrees oven. And I'm going to wait and see just how brown it gets, and then it's going to be delicious.
This is that little bubble you heard. And then the feet up. And then the feet. Yeah, my baby. I'm waiting for the pie to cook. It's in the oven right now. And we got about 20 more minutes before it gets nice and brown. And when it's finished, I'll take it out and let it cool. And we're going to cut a slice to show you how it looks on the inside, okay? So I'll see you in about 20 minutes. Bye.
Oh, boy, look at that. Will you look at that? Oh, I wish you guys could really smell it. It's really good. It's done, and I'm going to take it out of the oven. All right, I'll see you when it cools down, okay? Really good. That's really good. You know, I was really going to get some ice cream to go with that pie, but I just couldn't help myself, okay? It's good. You're going to like it. It's good. It's good. Ooh, it's good. Did I say it was good? Did I say that was good? That's it. That's it. That is good, okay? Oh my, it's good. And he thinks it's good too. He has just a little bit of the sauce. Okay, you guys, this is it really. I'm not joking. It's good. Did I say it was good? Shoot, man, that's some good stuff there, buddy. Wow. See you later. Hi, everybody. You know, I cook in other ways too. You see that fabric? I've been sewing since I was 3 years old. And we're going to go into some sewing. We're going to go into some ideas on what you can do to build your wardrobe without spinning an arm, a leg, a foot, and a toe, okay? I'm in the midst of making something right now out of this python print. When I come back, you're going to see it, okay? Now, so get ready. We're going to go for a nice ride. We're going to do some jewelry making. I'm going to show you some stuff. 64 years old. I ain't this old for nothing. Thank you, Lord. So we're going to go into a lot of stuff, okay? So stick with me. It's going to be fun. You're going to learn some stuff. All right, see you later.